Hey, Solar Ken, back with another video on what you should know before you decide to go solar. If you haven't done so already, please go like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I make content for homeowners who are actually in the process of looking into going solar and want more content that they can make an educated decision on. So this is one of the videos where I'm going to educate you on the questions you should be asking yourself before you actually decide to go solar. But again, I'm here to help. My name is Solar Ken. If you want to book a call with me, please go down in the description link below. It's going to be solarken.theenergyking.com. That way you can book a call with me and we can see if actually solar works for you. But let's jump right in this video on what you should know before you decide to go solar. So before you actually install solar, you should be thinking about what you're trying to accomplish before installing. Like, are you trying to lower your electricity bill? Are you trying to own your own power? What is your true reasoning for going solar? Most homeowners don't even, ask themselves this question. They just assume that, hey, I'm just gonna lower my electricity bill. But what are you really trying to do? Are you hoping to eliminate your electricity bill? Are you hoping to, like I said, own your own power? These are questions that you should be asking yourself. And is it realistic? Most people have an unrealistic expectation when it comes down to solar. Solar is an option that can lower your electricity bill while giving you the option to own your own power, but it's still at a cost. You still have to spend something in order to get it installed. But this is what you're gonna actually have to question yourself on, and then you have to decide on, if you decide to go solar, how are you planning on financing it? Are you paying cash, or are you going to be financing? There's going to be two different options for that particular homeowner. You're going to be able to pay cash if you can afford to come out with the out-of-pocket expenses, but 90% of the people that go solar don't put any money down, not even a dollar. They usually finance that system, and then they make a monthly payment and pay that system off at any given point during that particular finance term. There is no prepayment penalties when it comes down to solar, so you definitely need to, make that aware where you're not actually having to come out of pocket today, but you definitely have to make a monthly payment, either from financing it or, like I said, doing some other creative ways of purchasing. Third, have you did any efficient upgrades to your home? And what that means is, are you going solar because you think that's going to be the most efficient thing that you can do to your home, which is probably one of the best things that you can do for your home, adding value wise. But have you done any things like AeroSeal? Have you done new windows? Have you installed new doors? Have you put in LED light bulbs? These are things that you probably should look into if you're going to be getting solar, just knowing how much you're actually going to be putting into this home. That way you can minimize your investment on the solar side because you maximize your efficiency on your home. Now, are you going to be adding, like I said, an additional square footage to the house? This is something else that you might want to look into. These are all things that you need to be concerned on before you actually decide to go solar. Number 4 would be, how old is your roof and what condition is it for even trying to install solar on? If you haven't looked into your roof life already, then you should probably be looking into that, only because that's going to be a determining factor if you're going to be able to get solar installed on it or not. If you decide to put the solar on top of an older roof, you can have damages that occur, leaks, stuff like that. You might want to wrap it all together, because that is an option where you can get solar and get a roof at the same time while also taking advantage of a tax credit. These are all things that you're going to basically be able to take over if you decide to go solar, and it might be the most effective way for you to actually get solar installed by wrapping it all together, and that way you don't have to come out of pocket for it at all. You can just, like I said, make your monthly payments, which is still cheaper than paying your utility company. The next thing you want to know is, will this be your forever home, or is it just a temporary location? Like, if you're going to get a solar system installed, you at least want to get your money's worth out of it, because again, it doesn't cost you anything to get it installed. But at the end of the day, you definitely want to make sure that you're not about to move next week or 2 weeks from now or a year or two from now. If you're going to do that, you might as well just wait till you get to your next property to do it. But Again, if you're trying to add value to your home, I can understand why, because you can't recoup your investment by adding solar to it. You just have to have the right people on your board, like your realtor on board, understanding what you're doing and being able to market your house as an energy efficient home versus being just another home on the market with solar. Those are two totally different types of homes. One as an energy efficient and upgraded home, where you're going to be the most efficient home on the block with extra upgrades alongside of the newest and best appliances with the most efficient ratings. You're going to be able to market that home as a green home versus someone down the street that just install solar panels and have the oldest of the old appliances and not the most efficient upgrades. So again, those are things that you definitely want to know before you actually decide to go solar. And if you want to actually take an opportunity to look into solar with me, Solar Ken, the Energy King, I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you have by going to solarkentheenergyking.com. But also, if you're interested, follow me on all my social medias on LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook at Solar Ken, the Energy King. I would love to talk to you guys. Leave a comment below of any questions that you may have, or maybe a question that you wanted me to make a video on, and I'd be more than happy to do that as well. Like I said, my name is Solar Ken, the Energy King, and I'm out.